Guys, how are we doing? Hope you're good. Welcome to Masterclass 2. We're going to be looking at vision and the importance of it tonight. Okay, if you are coming through, please do hit the love heart button. Please do comment that you're watching back. Let me know if some of this resonates with you. And the quick question is, do you have vision in your life right now? Is it something that you are connected with, or is it something that you struggle with? And obviously, please do share this. Share it with someone that maybe needs it, or share it with other people. Just to help get the message out there. Cool. All right. So we are doing a 6 days worth of masterclass to offer tons of value to really help you build up towards the 90-day elite movement. All right. Which is our process where we take men on a 2-phase journey. The foundational phase, doing the back to basics in 28 days. And then going on to phase 2, which is the embedding phase, where we embed everything that we've learned over an 8-week period, creating our 8-week mission so that we are ready to achieve, our third phase, which is the growth phase. And you're looking for to achieve your badge, which is your white one, your first one. And you're ready to attack life, right? So today we're going to look at vision. Yesterday we looked at the morning routine and building up an unbreakable morning mindset to be able to build that elite operator mentality from the day up, right? So that we're in more control of our mind and our emotions, etc. So the question, if you're just joining us, was, do you have vision in your life? So I want you to answer in the comments, is vision something that you have? And if it is, very quickly, briefly explain what it is, or if you struggle to have vision in your life, then simply just explain why maybe that is. All right. So look, there are 3 types of vision that we're going to look at those visions right now and what causes them. All right. So number 1 vision is here, just looking at what's right in front of you. Okay. So this particular vision here. Okay. If you imagine this is the tree trunk, my hand is the tree trunk here. Okay. And if I go right up to it, in fact, let's say this pillow here is there and we're standing here, and our vision is just simply what's in front of us. Okay, we're only looking at what's in front of us, and when we're in that state and when we have that level of vision, all we really are doing is firefighting life. We're on that hamster wheel, right? We're running really hard. We're wanting to redirect our life, rewire our mindset, look at different ways that we can live. And for me, when I left the military, that's where I was. I came out of the military and boom, my vision was nothing, because I come out of the thing that I thought I was going to be in for 22 years and then suddenly lost all vision, all direction. And with that came a lack of identity and knowing who I was. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted out of life. I didn't know where I was going. And that created a pity party. And often when we have this level of vision, it creates the victim rather than the victor, okay? So you may recognize yourself there, okay? Then there's the second type of vision. Now this is when we stem back a little bit more. So rather than only seeing what's in front of us, we step back here and we can just kind of see around what's in front of us. So we can see potential, we can see optimism. And usually when we get to this stage, it's when we either read a book, a personal development book, or you've watched a motivational video, or you've gone for a run, or you've done something that's developed you and made you feel a little bit optimistic about life. And we're like, do you know what? I'm going to crush it. I'm on it. I'm going to crush life. I'm on it. I'm going to change my life. Quite a common time of year is New Year's Eve when that happens, right? And then the realities of life come crashing down and we end up going back here. So we kind of flip between these two. And in here is a ton of frustration, a ton of stress, a ton of static behavior where we're just not moving forwards. And we're kind of lost in here, and it's just this whirlwind of no direction and no purpose. Now, what we are trying to do, I'm trying to take people through an experience through this 90-day elite movement, very similar to what I had to do to get myself out of this place. Now, this here created an awful lot of mental and emotional overwhelming stress. And I had to kind of do something to kind of get myself out of it. So I had to kind of create vision and direction. And I did that using a series of exercises, a series of structures and models and tactics to help me visualize my new life, my resurrecting my life. I like to use the word resurrect other than change, because resurrect means that everything is going to shift. Everything is going to shift. We say we're going to change all the time, right? But when we say we resurrect something, we emotionally connect into it. We really make sure that we are invested in that sequence of events that are going to change the way that we think. Now, the journey for men when they come into our brotherhood and into our mastermind is this 90 days. Okay, so when you come in at this phase here, the first thing that we have to achieve in this first phase, as well as building that morning mentality, that unbreakable mindset, is vision. It's like, where are we going to be going with our lives now? Instead of just waking up and just existing and kind of thinking, well, is this it? Am I going to hate my job forever? Am I never going to push my comfort zones? Am I never going to see where I'm going to be in a couple of years? Am I never really going to know what I want out of life? Am I never really going to identify with what I want and need? So this is what we have to go for in the foundations. Now, the third level of vision is, hey, here's that tree that we were stuck behind. And it's about climbing the mountain, all right? It's about climbing to a place where you can oversee everything. And suddenly when you get to the top of this mountain or this cliff, you can see the whole horizon. You can see for miles. And you can see the direction that you want to go. And you're like, man, that's the direction I want to go. And you can kind of build a process and a path, because suddenly your vision is endless. The opportunities are endless. Your mindset shifts, and the optimism that you feel and the drive that you feel suddenly becomes much bigger. And when you get to here, and this is where you will be, this is where you'll be after about the first week or two of this. Already the guys that are in the 28 day at the minute are already starting to see the bigger picture. And we never see the bigger picture because we're stuck in these two cycles. We're stuck in these two cycles. And it's just a simple changes and tweaks to our lives that allow us to see out of this process here. And who resonates with this here? Who can recognize themselves in this whirlwind? And this is where you want to be. Okay? And it's hard to climb up there. Boys, to get to that top is hard work. It takes showing up. It takes accountability. It takes a system. It takes a structure. It takes support. Because guess what? Everyday life is hard, man. It is tough. And when we think that we're trying to make it and we're stepping away and we've got some vision, real life cripples us. And I'm going to be talking about how we build our fort tomorrow and how we build mental resilience tomorrow to make sure that we sustain this here. And this is what we're doing here. And if you are not a part of this and you want to be part of this community and you want to be part of the mastermind, we've got like 130 guys in there working on themselves. We'd love to invite guys who are ready to work on themselves, who are ready to resurrect themselves, who are ready to build more control and lead themselves better, so that not only are they the best version of themselves, they're the best version of themselves for everyone around them, the families, the kids, their job, the personal development, right? So that you become that elite operator mentality. And that's what we're trying to build here. And this is the whole point of this masterclass this week, is to build momentum ready for the pre-course. The pre-course starts next Monday, where we start preparing you in the mastermind. And the sooner you register, the sooner you get in the mastermind and go and see what it's all about, okay? There is tons of support, tons of accountability, tons of coaching and direction to help you guys win. All right, guys? And any of my mastermind members that are watching will tell you that, it takes time, but this process here is going to get you to a place in your life that you may not have been for a while, which is feeling positive, which is feeling confident, which is feeling driven, and having that direction with purpose is absolutely key, all right, over that time. All right, I hope that helps tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we look at how we build that mental resilience. It's going to be 7:30 again. I look forward to seeing you then. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. And hopefully we'll see you on the other side, ready to join us in here.